left off immediately after you all received your treasure hoard. I'm sure we all recall that, and there was a sizable amount of gold awarded to the party.
And a bunch of
a
crap
few items.
that we have no idea what can do.
Indeed. And after kind of rallying some of the people to assist you in the upcoming battle, they're all gathered around, and they sort of look at the party, and now that they've had this second wind and are motivated, they inquire as to whether you want them to stay with you or join the fray above in the fort.
Follow us to freedom.
I mean, help us rescue the other prisoners, and we'll deal with who's ever left from Toki's divine intervention whenever that spell ends.
Wasn't it Polar Ally?
Yeah, playing. It summoned your dad, which is what he played it as.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'd rather not deal with a giant angel for another 2 hours.
Does Lawrence have daddy issues?
He doesn't
Hey, I have a
believe he
great
has...
relationship with my father. I don't know
which one?
I don't know.
Spiritual one?
Your leather daddy?
But yeah, they look at you, Soren, and say, "You do want us to charge in, then?" It sounds like you have quite the offense above us.
Well, we'll be the vanguard. We'll hit up the middle, and you just flank and take out everything that's distracting on the sides. Free everyone you can.
We'll focus on rescuing and removing any vulnerable prisoners, then. I can't imagine that they don't have some sort of hostages in there.
We'll handle any obstacles.
They nod and kind of step around this pool of blood that seems to be still this pool of simmering blood. Now that there's fire placed on it, it seems to be just kind of
we'll deal with that
later. There's still those two shady individuals kind of eyeballing it, but they stay in the back. And before you, beyond where you've broken down the wall, the sort of hidden doorway, it seems to be complete darkness. Perfectly pitch black.
I mean, who doesn't have torches in this party?
I know, I'm used to 8.
What was that? Question.
You know what, screw it, I'll just turn on my flame tongue and give us a big giant torch.
Yeah, I'll like prestidigitation, my regular torch.
Alright, you do this and the light flares out, but it doesn't seem to go as far as you feel that it should with how bright the light is. It seems like the darkness is kind of swallowing up the edges of the light. And you can only see a few feet in front of you. Normally, your flame tongue, your sword, emits bright light, and 40 feet, and then dim light beyond that. But it's more like 20 now at this point.
Is it magical darkness?
I mean, technically, we could tell if we could. Everyone with dark vision could tell that. I think.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be magical darkness and like a spell effect. No, you can dark vision seems to be able to see through it to an extent. It just seems to be very heavy darkness.
This isn't just regular darkness. It's
Shut the hell
advanced
up.
darkness.
And also strangely, it's completely silent.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Why don't you start with that?
It's just completely silent beyond
Does
the
this smell
opening of
bad?
the doorway.
I'm just gonna create a little sparks just to see if there's any reaction at the end of the room.
Like on the other side of the doorway.
Yeah, just press to digitate a little some sparks, see if there's any reaction from over there.
You do so, and there's a little reaction in that you can see the spark, but you notice that it's completely silent.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Oh, I don't like this.
Wait, can we hear each other speak?
You can until you pass the threshold of the doorway, and then sound just leaves the world.
So there's silence. Silence spell, right?
Yeah, as far as you could tell, it seems like a silent spell.
Hmm.
Do we know where it's coming from?
It just seems to be. It just seems that there are silent spells lining the hallway. It's kind of like a winding path that's been carved out of the underground, and it's hard to see because it keeps winding so much that you can't really see unless you get to the corner. But it seems like the silence is just all throughout this winding path, and it seems to lead downward. The path does. It goes on for a long time. You walk for several minutes, and there's still just more turns as it heads down further and further.
Can we see ahead, or is it still dark?
You can see ahead, but so far there hasn't really been anything of note. A few more minutes into the walk, you then begin to see what look to be some sort of markings and etchings on the wall, and sound gradually, very, very muffled and very quiet, but gradually in the distance begins to return. About the time that you pass these markings on the wall. I was thank you for the thematic music. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but that's actually fit. So there you go. Cue your Dracula organs. But yeah, see markings not too different from what you saw on the door that you all drilled through. They're definitely different, but they're in the same sort of style, the same script, same language.
So only one person here can read it.
Yeah.
Pretty
If
much.
you have access to Infernal, then you can.
Sorry, that was a phone call.
I speak Infernal.
So if you look at Infernal, they seem to be part of them are sort of words of binding, the sorts of words that you might see trying to when trying to restrain something, when trying to imprison something, when trying to draw a point at which something can no longer pass, and mixed in with these binding words are titles and just different descriptors.
Are they of beings that I would know?
Not specific titles that no, but they sort of seem to refer to different titles that you might associate with sort of various fiends, such as somewhat generic things like destroyer, thief, etc., etc. Just not specific titles, but something that might be used in place of a fiend's true name, to avoid obviously the binding contract that comes with invoking their true name.
Interesting. There's some fiendish titles over here.
Though you do notice that as the hallway goes on and as these markings go on, the titles do seem to grow more specific, and the etchings almost begin to glow with this kind of reddish color.
We are in the presence of demons and fiends, I'm pretty sure. Devils,
We
possibly.
can't talk to each other.
I can send a message.
Yeah.
If that requires vocal components.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
Yep.
You would have to move past a bit, because sound does gradually. It kind of begins to return once you see these markings, but it's still where you're at as you kind of come out of the last of the silent spells that seem to be just kind of more or less padding the hallway so that no sound would have gone through, up to where the prisoners were. Finally, you can have experienced the relief of actually being able to hear again, no longer missing one of your senses.
Well, that was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
apparently,
I guess they really wanted to keep this prison under wraps. I don't know.
And you guessed it, what sounds like some sort of chant in the distance.
Oh.
Well, let's head that way.
Yeah, let's go towards
But
the evil chanting.
Beware of demons.
Will do.
So, is there actually a distinction in this world, or are devils and demons the same?
They're two different things.
Okay.
But as you kind of come out to where finally you see a bit of light other than your own, this kind of reddish glow is at the end of the tunnel, and if you go to the end, the tunnel turns one more time into a long corridor that seems to lead out into a larger room, and you can sort of get a glance around the corridor to see that this huge room, there are several what look to be figures on the other end of the room, but it's kind of hard to get a good look without approaching.
Well, how do you want to do this?
Who's the sneakiest of the group?
I'm not.
I haven't stealth.
Definitely not. Aaron is.
Likely Aaron,
yeah. Oh, I mean, this cloak will help me.
Well, speaking of which, there he is.
What are you, the devil?
Or is it a demon?
I'm like Superman. I come when I'm needed.
And they were just asking who's the stealthiest.
The monk.
Yeah, I got some items that can help me.
He has a +8 to stealth.
I got +7 and a cloak of elven kind.
That also
Advantage.
works.
Jesus.
I've got a plus, what, I'm pretty sure 8, and I'm an elf, so fuck you.
What does
I
being
can
an elf
hide in
have?
the rain, motherfucker.
I guess. But it's not raining in here.
You don't know that. It could be cloudy.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just a shitty dungeon.
The sprinkler system.
Plus, Cloak of Elvenkind doesn't help you when you're trying not to make noise, so shut up.
So sneaking over there.
Yes,
I'll do
if any
it.
of you would like to try and sneak ahead, go ahead and make a stealth check.
I will stealth.
I mean, it'd be easier if someone wasn't playing Call of Duty. Just out there.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, take that 21.
Ballin'.
All right. Are you all trying to scout ahead or moving with the group?
I was under the impression some of us were scouting.
Right. Okay, so make a perception check, the two of you that are going ahead.
I see all.
Or,
I got
my
a
mistake,
plus
investigation. Investigation. Sorry to ruin your nat 20 there.
Oh my god. Natural
Really did.
1.
Oh!
Wow.
I still
The
see
kid's
it.
on fire.
Ah,
That's
God.
the duality of man right there.
And
So-
watch, this is my only lucky fucking part of the night. Everything else is gonna be nat ones and just hell.
So you all are going ahead. You're kind of watching the hallway, keeping an eye out, and you're just paying attention to the ambient light and the way the light reflects and everything. Just looking around like people do as they move ahead. And Soren, you go to step ahead, and suddenly, right as Soren is kind of heading toward the mouth of the tunnel and gonna sneak into the larger room to scout, you see that the light is reflecting a little differently, and you realize you see an etching. And you notice that Soren's foot is about to hit a big glyph that's been inscribed over the mouth of the tunnel.
Hey, Soren, stand the fuck back. That's a
Okay,
glyph right
right. Oh shit. Alright. Fuck.
Just looking out for you, dude.
Good job. Good job, man.
Yeah,
Alright.
and you kind of look closer at it now, and you see what looks like a glyph that's been inscribed on the floor and walls, and it's roughly 10 feet in diameter.
Am I able to figure out what this glyph is just by looking at it?
Um, you could do an Arcana check to try to gather some information about it, but to find out the exact details of it, it would require something like an Identify.
What did I get with a 23?
You kind of take a minute to study the glyph, and you've seen plenty of glyphs before. These are usually, kind of landmines. But this one does not seem to be a usual glyph of Warden. Most of them are inscribed with simple explosive runes that are about the same, but you're pretty sure this one stores some kind of spell in it. What that spell is, you're not sure even what type of spell it is, but it seems to be a specific spell rather than a simple explosion, as far as you can tell.
Well, I don't exactly want to spend 10 minutes trying to identify the thing. Are we able to walk around it?
It completely covers the area.
Oh, great. Hmm. Would God, I don't want to fly either, because that's a waste. Well, fuck it. I cast. Is it identify?
Yeah, that would be
All right. I cast identify.
okay.
What's the spell?
So um, you cast identify on it, and what you see is that inscribed in the glyph is the spell Circle of Death.
Jesus.
Circle of Death.
I will. It might be in the compendium, but you get the details of that spell inscribed.
Do you want me to dispel it, or do you tell me what it is?
Oh, of course I do. Circle of Death,
Okay.
dude.
Can I dispel it?
Never. I gotta go. Maybe. Wait.
Oh boy. I'm double checking the glyph of wardens.
Yeah, what level is that?
Uh, the actual spell. The spell
Pretty
itself.
high.
Yeah, the spell itself, Circle of Death, is a 6th level spell.
You gotta roll.
So I believe that would just use the level of the spell and not the level of glyph of warden. So yeah.
What's going on?
Handy got called in for a fire, I'm pretty sure, and Soren right now is trying to dispel a spell glyph. Yes, it would be a DC 16 to dispel this.
Okay. So what do I have to do?
Just roll with your spellcasting ability.
Okay. Should I just
which-
roll
just-
like a
just think-
Eldritch Blast then?
I think
It's your
let me double check.
ability.
I think it
not
might
your attack.
be your straight charisma. Let me double check that real quick.
Yeah, you
Make
have
sure.
to just click charisma. It's
Um,
not your spell mod. It's just your spell ability.
Oh,
yeah, straight charisma.
okay.
That'll do
No,
it.
that'll do it. Yeah. The glyph suddenly fades away, and the red letter it glows with this red letter, and you can see all of it now in detail, and then it just kind of crumbles away.
Bye, Felicia.
And now you can step safely. And if you do, then have you make a perception check. To kind of survey the room. It is a rather large room. The first thing you notice as you come through is that it's close to a couple 100 feet across. So it's rather sizable, and there's really not much light in it. Just a couple of fires on the far end. So, what is your passive perception?
Mine's 15.
Alrighty. Yeah. You don't really notice too much with that. You see a couple of things guarding what looks like a bridge over some kind of stream, which I will show in a moment with a map, but you can't make out much else from where you're at.
Well, now what? Is Handy still going?
He might be gone
yeah.
for the night.
Yeah, he very well might be. So. Unfortunately, but somebody must have started a fire. But yes, if you would like to make a perception check, and you could try and move into the room and get a better look, but otherwise, that's about all you can see from where you're at. You would kind of have to utilize that stealth roll to get in. All
He
right,
sees
Marge.
everything.
So Marge kind of steps up to the mouth of the tunnel, and you look through, and what you notice, you see what looks like a dwarf-sized creature in very very strikingly impractical armor. It's covered in spikes all around, and not just like how sometimes armor is adorned with spikes, but rather it is actually covered so completely that every single angle is protruding out, and even the slightest motion is sort of cutting into the environment around this guy, and he doesn't really seem to carry much in the way of weapons, just this armor. He's flanked by two what look like large skeleton-like creatures in the shape of a snake. They seem to be guarding a bridge, and on the other side of the bridge, you see two large bonfires, and beyond that, some sort of raised stone platform. I will bring up the map momentarily, but you notice that there are more of these snake-like creatures around the room.
There's a fuck ton of snakes. Snake-like creatures. I'm messaging, by the way, back to everyone. Are they not all? Like, I forget who's all here. Is it just me and Asher?
Yeah, currently you're the only ones that are ahead. Marge is kind of at the mouth of the tunnel to get a better look, but you and Asher are the only ones that are actually past the doorway into the room, or not really a doorway because it's just a tunnel entrance. But
All right. Well, we should go. We should regroup with everyone and tell them what's up.
All right, hang on. Let me bring this up. So. Specifically, I will show you this. It's kind of what you see, and there seem to be more figures in the distance that you can't really make out, but what you can clearly see as what's currently on the map. You're kind of over here. If you can see this little blue light here, at the top left, it's sort of a larger map, so you might need to zoom out a bit. But this kind of crack in the wall with a blue light emitting from it at the top left is approximately where you're at.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
There's so much stuff here.
Well, currently we are unaware that we're taking them unawares, right? They don't know we're here.
Yeah, they don't seem to notice that you're there.
There's that water I see.
Is
Rhino?
that a chasm?
Yeah, it's sort of it dips into what seems to be some sort of what was once a reserve of water, but it seems to be kind of shrinking. It looks like maybe it's some sort of underground stream, but it's judging by the fact that there are a few campsites and things around. It looks like it's being used.
Why
You
is
even
Rhino here?
you even notice, huh? What
I was gonna ask, what the fuck are these?
these
Yeah.
sturges?
Ah.
But yes, this looks like an underground stream. You even see in the distance what look like some sort of small boats, canoes, and kayaks things.
I
All
think
right, my
Marvel's gonna
question.
sue somebody.
All right, question. How big is this room?
Very.
It is roughly 150 feet across.
And to the ceiling?
To the ceiling, couple 100 feet at least. Yeah.
We are down.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you actually?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Where are you aiming that?
Over here.
Oh god. Oh, it's call lightning. That's so much power room to
No,
move.
it doesn't work. I would like to cast Dawn on the other group.
Fuck.
Yeah, but the spell's not working.
Oh no, his sheet's fucked up. Leave and come back.
No, it's just the spell. It's the spell Dawn that's not working.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll cast Shatter, I guess, if they're all doing something cool. That's all I got.
All right, so we'll go through this in order. So the call lightning, specifically, where are you placing this?
Right in the center of these dickheads over here.
Doesn't call lightning let you choose like a set amount of things, or am I thinking of something else?
Chain lightning.
Cylinder
You're
that
thinking
is
chain
10
Oh,
lightning.
feet
yeah,
tall
chain,
with a
okay.
60-foot radius.
And from the point of impact and a 5 foot like thing. So if it hits this guy 5 feet within this guy, 5 feet within this guy, boom.
All right, so you're just trying to knock out this group here, then?
Yep.
Well, all these sturges are going to instantly die. No doubt about it.
Yeah,
Are you trying to catch anyone else with this?
Nope. I'll wait till we roll our initiative because I keep this spell keeps up at level 6
Yeah.
as long as I have
Oh, they'll
concentration.
die no matter what because they only have a couple of HP. But
Yeah, but they're annoying.
they certainly are.
Yes, they
And
are.
then we'll move on. Lawrence,
Who
what are
is
you
the
doing with
Dawn
Hallow?
at the bottom of the chat?
at the other group right here.
Did you mean to put the Hallow spell card out?
He was testing to see if it was broken. It was.
Okay. Let me check. Dawn.
That was stronger than 4d10.
30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
What level did you cast it at?
And did you put it here? Sorry, I missed where you said you put it.
Where the other group is at, the other 6.
Okay. And Soren, your shatter?
Yep. So that's going to be on, it's a 10-foot radius, right? So I want it to be like right here
Mm-hmm.
on these guys.
The NPCs aren't going to have anything to do.
Oh, they will. Don't worry. So What level are you casting Shatter at?
This is a 3rd level.
All right. And your DC is 17, I believe.
Yeah, 17.
I should hope skeletons don't have a high con.
Okay. The dwarf-like thing just barely makes it.
Well, he takes
And,
half.
You would be correct in your assumption, Fang, as both of these skeletal snakes get hit pretty hard by the shatter. So let me check the damage. Okay. They get kind of rocked back, but this dwarf thing just stands his ground. He kind of looks toward you, Soren, and you notice that his mouth is actually frothing.
I think he wants a piece of you, buddy.
Yeah, it's there's actually a foam coming from his mouth, and
After I cast that spell, I'll bring out, my sword and activate it.
all right. And as you do so, you hear this horrible. The chant over here grows, and you hear this horrible screech come from either end of the river, as well as a bunch of movement around the walls.
I think we
Moans
pissed him
and
off.
screeches and gasps and different sorts of horrible, spooky sounds. And
Spooky
that'll bring us to initiative.
I think I did something.
You said we would buy this blue thing, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's where the tunnel leads out to. So you all will just be right here. At this,
Could really use
site.
Aaron right about now.
Up to I'm going dead fucking last.
I should really get another token for this.
And surprise, surprise, the prisoners, the little gnome wizard was correct. These do seem to be Naga. All right, yeah, but for now, there don't actually seem to be too many creatures out and about. This vast area is um, surprisingly empty. Aaron, you're up first.
How am I?
Yeah,
Sure
you
about
most
that?
certainly are.
Are you
Yes,
positive though?
very.
Like 100%.
That just hits. As you strike it, the spikes kind of get in the way, and you take a measly 3 piercing damage.
Wait, the spikes get in the way of the arm that's fake.
Yes,
You're fighting Kirk from Dark Souls.
pretty much.
Yes, but the arm is fake.
You're
It's a
still,
melee
it's
weapon
still a
attack.
part of you in terms of hit points.
Yeah.
That makes no sense and you know it.
Well, hit points aren't even supposed to represent your damage, technically.
Bonus action flurry of blows, I guess.
That also hits. Definitely hit. And then miss on the last one.
All right, he's now vulnerable to, psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
How I do things. So 21 total for that round, I guess.
Indeed. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. He will turn to you, foaming at the mouth, reach to his sides and withdraw some hand axes, and in a rage, he'll start swinging at you recklessly. There's a 17 hit.
No.
Alrighty. So, and then he'll also make an attack with his armor. Only the one hand axe hits, as he tries to kind of shoulder bash you after the fact with his spiked armor and doesn't quite manage to land a blow.
Okay.
Then he turns, and you see him kind of just hone in on Soren for casting that spell at him.
Oh dear.
And he, with a surprising amount of aggression, charges right up to his face.
No opportunity attacks?
Yeah, Aaron is allowed his opportunity attack, but he charges
And
directly
he
up toward you.
reckless, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Hold on. Oh, it's not an actual 20, but it's an 18 plus Aaron.
What's going on here? What?
Elven accuracy.
Oh, right. Yeah, that hits. So
18.
take your your little 4 piercing and
18 psychic.
yeah, he seems to just. I mean, he definitely takes the damage, but he still seems to just kind of shrug it off as far as the pain goes and charge towards Soren with ferocity. Lawrence.
Wait, I take 4 damage?
No, that was Aaron.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's your turn.
Can't be,
Why not?
because I never rolled this high.
I know. That's
Don't count your chickens.
interesting.
As a bonus action, I'm moving my my Dawn right behind the snake.
All right.
And I'm casting Toll the Dead on the Berserker. For the
Okay.
worker. Ugh.
Well, he's not a very wise fella, so we'll see. Okay. Is your spell messed up? Should it be 3d8 and 3d12 or?
Yeah, it should be 3d12, and it levels when it's wounded.
Yeah, so it should be the one on the right with an extra d12, right?
Yep.
15.
Okay, 15. And then with the dawn. Okay, so everything within that cylinder must make a Constitution saving throw. So, that will include Aaron, unfortunately.
It's
But
when it ends its turn in it.
What's happening?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
What happened?
Never mind. For a moment there, I thought you had to make a con save against Dawn, but you have to end your turn in it.
Where is it, by the way, on the map?
The snake.
They both fail. But yeah, it's centered right here. And reaches out to
Why does it look like he's dead? Oh, that's not him.
Yeah, it's just his. He's kind of using it to mark his. He's using it so that he can move it around as a token, and he has the light effect on the token to easily
Well,
have
we've
the
lost
radius.
Lawrence.
All right, I'm back.
Lawrence killed Lawrence.
Was anything on fire, buddy?
No,
You took
but
care of that
there
murder.
was no, but there was a woman that was pretty much in agonizing pain.
That's okay.
Yeah, we medics got to her. We kind of assisted them, and now she's being taken to the city to their hospital and shit. But more importantly, what I miss?
They wiped out 2 bunches of sturges in about 10 seconds.
Yep. You enter this room and see it has some Naga and a Berserker in it. Some chanting over here, but it's surprisingly empty for how large the room is. However, as soon as the party aggroed, this horrible screeching sound seemed to come from either side, or all the walls all around you, and the ceiling, and either end of this underground stream here. So if you want to go ahead and roll your initiative, Asher, you can, and I'll just
Token.
Yeah, you all are up here.
Shit.
The mouth of this tunnel.
Ooh, we're in a fight. All right, where am I again?
Behind Fang and Soren.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and initiative.
Come on, 17.
We'll see.
Wow, good guess.
Yeah! It's your turn, buddy.
This is. Oh shit!
Well,
I had a vision of a different life.
and
You
it's-
didn't click on
he
your
didn't click
token
his
before you
token.
rolled, did
He
you?
didn't click his token. Nope, it doesn't count.
Damn it.
No,
No, motherfucker. 17. Deal with it. I don't care.
all right, there you go.
Alright, okay. So we're fighting some what appear to be bone nagas.
There's also
Yeah,
the
you can.
Pepper trying to
And
bash
what's
in
the-
Soren right now.
I will post this token so you all can see what this spiky thing is.
And what's with the dead Lawrence right here?
He is just using that because he has the spell Dawn cast, and it's much more convenient for him to just make another token and put light on it,
It's a
so that
movable
in that
text
radius, so that he
spells.
can move it around instead of having to draw a box. So,
Alright, okay.
but yeah, that's his Dawn spell. Here's the art. That's the spiky guy.
It's fucking the rhino. It's just the rhino. But with spikes.
Oh, but when I say it, no one wants to listen.
That's because I don't know what the rhino is. So.
Spider-Man!
I said, is that
Spider-Man
freaking
villain,
rhino?
dude.
And everyone's like, oh, no.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Rails being an asshole and just ignored me. But now you want to be, oh, it's the rhino. Screw you.
But yes, Asher, that's this right here is just basically if you end your turn in the sphere, you have to make a con save against 40-10 radiant. That's all that is.
Oh, then I'm not going in there. I am instead. Oh. of course, some of my turrets, which that's a bonus action. There, that's a turret. And I will get behind it and just cast a firebolt with my wand. And I will, if I was actually here from the beginning, I might do something more effective. But right now, I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Toki, you're not in the initiative.
Does a 23 hit?
Oh, he's not in the initiative, is he? I didn't
I don't
even
think his
realize
token's on the field.
Good point. I didn't even notice that. He's also muted right now, though, so he's probably AFK.
23 hits, right?
Yeah, what are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at Mr. Rhino over there.
Okay. Also, I appreciate that beautiful drawing, and that does hit.
19 fire damage. And that's
What
my
the
turn.
fuck? Firebolt does
Alrighty.
3d10?
Yeah,
We're
Firebolt
level
gets
11.
juiced.
Oh, right.
Firebolt gets pretty juiced. So you see this snake thing kind of turn, and it has this strangely humanoid face. It kind of slithers around and watches the group with these eerie eyes. And then it kind of hones in on Aaron. And it attempts to cast Dominate Person.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not good.
He does have advantage on the save and throw, but it's a
I'm sorry, I
wisdom
was trying to
save.
dominate me.
Yeah. You do have advantage because you're
Hello?
fighting its allies, but
Hello.
his Discord might be bugged. Can you hear us now?
Hello.
Greetings.
They got him, boys.
Now we can't hear him.
That's the point.
Oh, there you are.
What's happening?
You have to make a wisdom save with advantage. It's trying to dominate person.
Which one?
The snake at the other end of the bridge.
Yeah, this Naga right here.
Okay. Wait.
This Naga right here.
That's Spirit Naga?
It is a spirit Naga.
Oh. No, I'm thinking of Guardian Nagas. I'm like, aren't Spirit Nagas supposed to be not assholes?
No, Guardian Nagas are the ones that are. I think Guardian Nagas are also the strongest. I think they're like 11th level spellcasters.
There's a 16 fit you.
It didn't show up.
Yeah, because I'm currently trying to switch to my mobile data because my Wi-Fi said fuck life apparently. But I can assure you, it was a 16 with advantage.
A 16 is enough. Yeah. Thankfully, you're not taking control of.
Damn, I wanted to kill the group.
There it goes.
But let's see.
Sure.
You see this other one over here. He doesn't oppose you at all. Instead, it slithers up to this strange glowing mark here and continues hissing. You realize now that's part of the chant that you all have been hearing is coming from this thing. It just focuses on that. You also hear a horrible screech from above you, far up in the darkness of the ceiling.
Wait, which one's hissing?
This one. It's a very large map, but at the very end.
Oh,
To the
so the same one
southeast.
that dominate me?
No, a different one.
What?
So that mother snake needs to save against Dawn.
I'm confused. How many
Yes.
How many spirit nagas are there?
Currently
Currently,
2.
you can see 2.
I see one.
Are you zoomed in?
You're gonna have to zoom out to like 40%
I see
to
two.
see this
Lawrence,
map.
Lawrence, your
Where you see one, I
see
see 4.
okay, that makes it save, so it'll take half. All right, Fang.
This is our battle music.
Sure. I'm going to use my bonus action to go into a frenzied rage. And I'm going to flank Spikes McGee over here. Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
No,
Damn it.
I'm afraid his AC is 16.
Son of a... Second swing, also with Great Weapon Master.
That'll
21.
hit.
So it's 26 damage.
Unfortunately, he cast shield.
I would have hit it still. What the hell?
And that's actually enough, so... Yeah, the little guard there kind of puts up a pitiful defense, these 2 Bone Naga and the Battle Rager Dwarf, and he falls relatively easily.
Oh, weird.
Yep. Surprisingly weak. So, anything else you'd like to do, Fang?
Aha! And I'm gonna run up. Wait, how much movement do I have left? That was 10.
Yeah, I think it was 10.
Yeah, I can only go up
Trying to
there,
figure
so
out
I'll
if
go
you
up
can
to
get
there.
close enough to then back out of Dawn.
Huh?
You trying to figure out if you can get close enough and then back out of the spell?
I'm trying to see how close I can get, because I forgot how wide is Dawn? 30 feet?
Yeah, you're right at the edge of it. Currently, if you go
Damn.
1 to the left, you're good.
And that's my turn.
Let me see if I can change this, fix this token so everybody can see where Dawn is. Let's see. Maybe. Can you all see anything coming now?
Unless you have glow enabled or something, we can't see. There it goes.
Okay. That's the
Ooh.
radius of Dawn. If you're okay to stand in it so long as you don't end your turn in it. Yes. Anything else then, Fang?
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Soren.
Okay, So I can't end my turn in there, right? Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't
All right,
state
well, I'll move.
that anything about damage when a creature enters it, just when it first appears, and if they end their turn there. So
Okay, well, I'll move. And then I will. What to do? What to do? I guess I'll just.
that was interesting. Optimus Prime voice.
I'm gonna. This is gonna be crazy. No, fuck that. I'm just going to hex this guy right here.
Okay.
And then,
The Spirit Naga.
Yeah, Spirit Naga. I will hex. Yep. And then I'll just throw an Eldritch.
Hex or Hexblade's Curse?
Actually, yeah, Hexblade's Curse.
All right, yeah, because I was gonna say if you're using Hex, then I'll need to know what attribute when you want to Hex.
No, Hexblade's Curse is a
Okay.
bonus action, and then action I will just throw an Eldritch Blast at this little dude.
All right, go for it. That'll hit. All right.
That's all I'm gonna do this round.
Don't you have extra beams for that?
Yeah, you got 2 shots with that now.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it rolled automatically.
Nope.
My bad.
No, yeah, you have another. Yeah, you can do another damage roll there. I know the pain of playing a warlock that doesn't have the charisma to damage invocation though.
I opted to take 2 attacks. 2 swings.
Yeah, it's worth it for Pack of the Blade anyway. Eldritch Blast is more utility for you.
Oh wait, we're level 11. You get 3 shots with that. Oh wait, no.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, level 11.
3 beams.
3.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That hits.
Ow.
Hold on.
Is he dead yet?
2 HP.
Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. It's too bad I
If you
can't.
put your Hexblade on him, he would have taken extra damage.
No, but yeah, that would have been a waste.
You could have moved it when it dies, though.
No.
He would have had to use a bonus action on his. Oh no, it's Hex, not Hexblade's Curse. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't play what level?
All right, well then I'm done.
All right. So it's gonna slither up toward you. And as it does, it's gonna lash out with its skeletal body, try to coil around you.
Yo, where's my
And you
my
never
roll?
brought it out, your token. So I was wondering where you were earlier, but I don't know if you're AFK.
Dude, you're not even in the initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I already rolled initiative. That's
It's
what I
not on
just
the chat
asked.
log.
Yes, it is. Look
I
up.
see it now. A 2, so she'll be going right after this, actually. Here, get your token out. Yes, this will. It will attempt to cast Bestow Curse on you, Soren.
Oh fuck!
Ouch.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Please stop being a bitch.
Do I have advantage on that? Hold on,
Let me see.
From
I
what?
forget.
No.
Is it a charm?
No.
No.
There's nothing charming about curses.
It is a straight up curse, big dog. It's
Can
magically
I
fuck you.
counterspell it? No, I cannot. That sucks. All right. Well, what is it? Wisdom save?
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't counterspell it?
No, fuck, no, fuck.
Oof. Just oof.
Time to eat that dick, big dog.
He chooses from the list of effects of Bestow Curse this curse.
Oh, that is horrible. Okay,
Ow.
great.
And now that it's used its action doing that, it can no longer do anything else. The other one will.
Is it
Bestow-
concentration though? So if he dies, like, I'll be fine.
Nope, you're cursed.
Let's see. It is concentration, but let me check. Yeah, it is concentration.
So every turn he's got to try to save.
Yeah, basically. The other one will go up to. It'll go for Aaron and try to bestow curse as well. So, wisdom save, please.
They bestowing these curses on niggas' heads.
These pasty ass nagas.
They are pretty pasty, bleached white.
With their bones. So
Okay, Mr. Roboto.
So I don't know if you've rolled it and it just hasn't showed up for us yet, but
Do 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 do.
oh,
You
okay.
passed.
Yeah, that's not it's not a fail, so it will take.
Oh, this bitch had a fucking shotgun. You fucking pussy.
That's actually exactly enough. The damage, so it casts this spell and it tries to get out of the way, but it can't really do that because it's trapped between you all. And you see the dawn, the sunlight that Lawrence has cast, just disintegrate this thing. As Lawrence, you do exactly enough damage to meet its HP. Marge.
All right. Call lightning. These motherfuckers. Oh, is he already dead?
Nope, it's not.
Why has it got a skull on it?
Where?
Oh, it's for Hexblade's curse.
Oh.
I'll put an X on it if it's dead.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. Plus channel divinity in this bitch.
Jeez.
So what?
That would just be straight 40 damage, right? Or no, 60.
Damn.
3d10. What? It's a level 6 spell. It's a lot. It's a lot.
60. Come on, man. 60.
60 damage. And what are you targeting?
The Naga that's got the Hexblade's curse on it.
All right. A lot of damage, but it's still up.
Holy shit, really?
Yep. Anything else?
Uh, Oh, I'm just gonna kind of stand here in my little spot.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna roll something. Okay.
It's either really good or bad for us.
You all hear a horrible screech again from above you. Asher, you notice this screech grow gradually closer. And then out of the darkness, you see what look like bones descending from above.
Rattly bone.
Oh, fuck.
You see this creature swoop toward you.
What the fuck?
Well, fuck.
It's a xenomorph.
It's a freaking bone devil. Holy
He
shit.
attempts to grab you and pick you up in his flight.
Oh, shit. Alright, deck save? Or,
He's
See,
trying
like
to
I tested,
grapple
I'm
you.
gonna grapple.
okay, acrobatics.
Rattly bone.
Good job. It can't do that. It can't beat that even with the roll. So
Fuck you, bitch.
Rattly bones.
let me double check a rule real quick.
Don't like campers
Okay,
at
yeah.
all.
So, and it will attempt to sting you. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there's I would assume a 23 hits. I accidentally GM rolled it.
Yes. Oof.
You take
25 damage.
yeah, and then the thing flies back up, hovering 50 feet in the air currently. From the other side, Fang, you hear a similar screech
God damn it.
as a second bone devil descends. And it will attempt to, after seeing the other one fail, to pick up the much weaker Asher. It will instead
Whoops.
strike
Didn't
out.
mean to do that. Sorry.
Did you reckless? I don't remember.
I forget. Do we get advantage on flanking?
No.
Okay, then I reckless. Because I forgot that was a thing.
If you were assuming that you got advantage, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'll take the I'll give you advantage on this. It makes sense.
Okay.
Rattly bones.
Oof.
All those hit no matter what.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, all that slashing damage is reduced by half.
Okay, so
That poison.
12 total of the physical damage, and then 19 poison. And it also hovers 50 feet in the air there.
It leaves my presence.
Yeah, it kind of flies back, like it comes down within 10 feet of you to lash out, and then it ascends again. So you
I
do have
get
an opportunity
attack of opportunity,
for an
don't I?
opportunity attack. Yeah.
Oh, wait, wouldn't I get an attack and opportunity as well?
Do you have a melee
yes.
weapon?
If you have
I
a melee
do.
weapon.
I have a dagger.
I didn't know you had that. My bad. Yeah, you can go ahead and both make your attacks of opportunity then.
If you have Wardcaster, you could use a spell.
I don't know. Does Wand of the War Mage help me in that regard? Probably
If
not.
you have War
No.
Mage ability, you can.
Yeah.
No.
But that a 26 does very much hit. 22 hits as well.
Eat my 7 damage, bitch.
18.
All right, Aaron.
Yeah, they got this. I'm gonna rage.
All right.
I'm going to squeal.
He's now in difficult terrain. What does that even do?
Oh, you're well.
Makes them go slower.
To a snake, I don't think that matters. I think they have that mobile ability.
No, difficult terrain.
You mean freedom of movement?
He might be able to cast it. I don't know, but he doesn't have anything that lets him ignore difficult terrain. I don't think it's gonna matter, but
yeah.
Bradley Bone.
Yeah, might as well make this all reckless. Screw it. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna miss. I didn't miss.
Holy
you say
shit.
you're gonna miss every time.
Reverse psychology.
Oh.
Still up.
Please tell me you have brutal critical.
Why would I have brutal critical?
Well,
I'm only
I
like
don't
a
know
level
what your number
4
is.
barbarian.
I rolled 6s on those too.
What the fuck?
That happened. So
Go for
how
a
do you
30.
want to do that one?
What? Oh well.
Are you able to move out of the zone?
Yeah, I only used like what? 40 feet of movement?
Yep.
I think you have like an extra 10 left, right?
Yep.
You have literally just enough to. Well, I don't know. Do you?
Should stay back. I recommend it. Or
If he ends, he takes the damage.
Yeah.
he still take the damage where he is at, doesn't he?
Then again, he's a monk, so he could. I think he can still just bonus action dash anyway.
It's because I did that wrong. I was supposed to be. I planned it out and moved in the wrong spot. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, you still have your bonus action. You can
Actually,
get
I
away
think
with
he
that.
could just make a long jump, right?
What?
Step of the wind, bitch, nigga.
I was
I
gonna
can't.
move it downward.
Isn't it a bonus action?
Him. There are a couple
Yeah,
options.
it's a
he has
bonus
here.
action. I can't.
You got 2 hits in. That's normal attack for you.
But you rage.
I also raged.
Oh, fuck, right. Damn it. I forgot you did
Let me
that.
check. I think you gotta.
Oh, right. I raged too. Kenji, add another 3 damage to that Bone Devil I hit. I don't have that put in manually.
Okay, I did it. I mean, I think actually, Aaron, you might be able to get out of this depending on your strength.
What's up? What about me?
Since you moved 10 feet, you can do a long jump, I'm pretty sure. And so you could clear the extra distance.
Just jump out of it. Woohoo! Yahoo! Wah!
Because it says you need, if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So,
My strength score is 15.
when you land in difficult terrain, you must succeed. Assume you're not affected by your own difficult terrain.
Let's not say.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Quite
you're
literally
not
just
going to
says the
fail a
area 10
DC
feet
10
around me is.
dexterity acrobatics check, so I'm going to say you do not land prone.
Huh?
I don't think you're going to fail a DC 10 acrobatics check, so I'm not going to make you roll anyway.
I mean, I might.
Go for it.
I didn't.
You'd have to get a 1. Lawrence.
Bonus action, I'll move the light again towards the bottom snake.
All right.
Stop moving things where I have to go kill.
Oh, I was trying to disrupt that chanting, and I can't very well place it where everybody's at right now. Unless everybody wants to start taking damage.
All right. And you do anything with your action, then, or just hanging back?
I'll cast Guiding Bolt on the one attacking Asher
Okay.
at first level. And that's weak.
Sorry, I had to fix something real quick. But does indeed hit. Next person to attack it has advantage. Asher, this bone devil is hovering about 50 feet above you, and a bolt of radiant flame just streaked over you and illuminated it.
Fantastic. All right. Wait. Do I have advantage if I hit this guy right here? Is that right?
Yes, Guiding Bolt gives advantage to the next hit on the creature.
And how close is this one to dying?
This one,
Yes.
it's falling apart. That is right there on the spot. It's in shambles, literally.
All right. All right. I'm sure Sora can handle that himself. So I just All right. I have my my turret aim upwards and fire away at the.
Bone devil. Is that it?
Well, wait. I'll use some firebolt first.
That unfortunately
And
does not hit.
then
Well, actually, if you're attacking it,
advantage.
then you would have advantage. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Ooh.
Oh, but
Holy
as the
fuck.
fire hits it, so the fire hits it, it's just this explosion of flame, and then it just washes off of it harmlessly.
Oh, are they immune to fire?
Those are immune
It's
to
immune?
fire.
It's immune. Damn. Really?
Doesn't seem to have been affected by the fire.
Wait,
Well,
wait.
that was a.
Hold on. Hold on. How are you adding +5 to that?
What? This roll?
Did you take pixel?
Are you talking
just
about my
went
flash
no
of
low
genius?
That's not.
No, I'm talking about damage.
Talking about on the damage roll
Firebolt
for the
+5.
cantrip.
Yes, it's from the wand of
War
I'm
Mage?
basically using. Yes, I'm using this instead
Yeah,
of like
it's
my normal wand.
it's his artificer thing. I'm pretty sure.
But why is
Artificer
it adding your mod to damage? Is what I'm asking.
Should I? Because my
Ooh.
because I made this wand, and
Yeah,
I'm
but
using it as an
Firebolt
arcane firearm.
doesn't add damage to does your casting
I'll
mod
find it.
to damage. Unless it's the elemental ability. Feat, I mean.
Yeah, it's a 5th level artificer thing for his subclass. Pretty sure you're talking about the arcane firearm, right,
Yes.
Andy? Yeah. He has a thing at 5th level. You know how to turn a wand, staff, or rod into an arcane firearm, a conduit for your destructive spells, and it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this
He's
is the one
using
I made from one of the branches at the I guess the world tree or whatever. So
but unfortunately, it washes off of it. Yeah, I'm sorry
all
to
right.
I'm sorry to waste that awesome roll for you, but
It was a lot
Uh,
of damage for nothing.
all right, go turrets. Um, you know what, fuck it. Just so this turn isn't fucking wasted,
I
I'm gonna
feel
use
so bad.
inspiration. I'm gonna use my RC inspiration.
It could
And
count.
fuck. And
Unfortunately,
would a
You have
flash
advantage, right? Or no?
it was already
Oh, it
used.
was
That's
only
not
that
used.
one attack.
would a flash of genius help me?
Unfortunately not.
Damn.
It would just fall short.
You can't add it to attacks anyway.
Yeah, I can.
Ability checks and saving throws.
Yep. All right. You're right.
I feel so bad for you, but
What? Not my best moment. So I'm going to. Well, it's above me, so I'm gonna go back here.
yeah, you're well out of its range, so you can move fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from it, and that's the end of my turn. Unfortunately, God, that was terrible.
You say that, but you're not the last to go. I rolled even worse than Necro.
Well, at least you have Channel Divinity.
This thing, this Naga sees the light wash over it, hisses and screeches, realizes what's about to happen. It makes some kind of weird motion with its body. There's a shimmer, and then it disappears.
Did it teleport or just vanish?
You're not sure.
Well, it'll immediately explode with sunlight if it just vanished.
Yeah. So, presuming by the fact that it didn't, it probably did not go invisible. Fang.
Alright, this fucker's up in the air like 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna save Soren a headache. I'm just gonna smack it.
Well, it's dead because it has 2 HP, so. Anything else?
Fuck it. I'm gonna use my next attack to try to hit this guy with a hand axe.
Go for it.
Nope.
Oh no. It flutters off into the dark.
Well, that goes that forever. Since I
But
killed
whenever-
something this turn, I get a bonus action. Wait, I have Frenzy. God damn it. I already get one. I'm gonna try another hand axe.
That's the duality of man right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Plus another 2d6 because I critted.
Yeah.
You imagine the devil just looking over, laughing at the first throw, and maybe gets swung by the second.
So. That's what happens. It kind of tracks with its eyes the first throw that flutters off into the darkness, and it screeches and kind of turns, amused by it. And then your second hand axe impacts right in its where its wing connects to its back, and comes crashing down toward you, hits the ground, kind of creates a crater in the stone as it slides toward you, and as it kind of stops directly in front of you and Fang, Soren, Fang, you both can get a good look at this thing as it's kind of prone, and this is what you see.
Wait, it just
That's
fell out of the sky?
terrifying.
Yeah, it kind of turned to watch your first hand axe, and as it did, your second one impacted right where its wing connects to its body and just sent the thing hurtling down through the air towards you, and it kind of hit the stone and scraped a crater into it as it slid prone in front of you and Soren.
Well,
So-
that's all I can do.
Thank you. That's amazing, though. That's like really helpful. So, yeah,
Apparently
I'm
it's
gonna.
prone.
It's prone, so I'm just gonna go ham on it. Bonus action. I will do branding smite, and then attack twice with advantage. Does that hit?
It does hit. And remind me what Brandon Smite does again.
It's just 8 radiant damage.
Does it increase when... Is it one of the ones that increases?
No, I mean it has. I think it has another thing, right?
Let me see.
Okay, yeah, it can't. It sheds light around it and can become invisible. Well, that's actually helpful in case it flies again, because the ceiling is pretty dark.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my second attack.
Go for it.
Oh,
Unfortunately misses.
hold on. I took it last time. Great. So I reroll one of the dice.
Yeah, just a third. You essentially get triple advantage or double advantage with help and accuracy.
The only time where double advantage is a thing.
Yep. You just get a third roll. That hits.
That's
One of
great.
the best feats in the game.
Plus, I'm gonna do, of course, my favorite, some good old fashioned psychic.
It is looking rough. Still got plenty of fight left in it, but you just did a severe amount of damage to it.
Dope. That was great.
Yeah, Marge.
This guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Channel Divinity.
Jesus
It
Christ.
gets beamed with 60 lightning damage. And it impacts him so hard that he kind of falls and just manages to catch himself. He's about 20 feet off the ground now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Oh, god damn it. Another 3 points on the Bone Devil I hit with the axe. Or does crit double on that thing? Rage damage?
For rage? No.
Okay.
No, only damage
It's on a
doubles
roll,
dice.
isn't it?
Okay, so it's another 3 damage. I keep forgetting to add that.
Nope, that's it.
All right. It will fly toward you, swoop down, and try to make a couple of attacks at you.
Bring it, lad.
Oh, fuck.
I hope you have good con.
The last one hits.
I'm sorry, only the last one?
Only the last one.
Damn.
It'd probably be the same for me too.
So it swoops down, hits you with 21 piercing, and then 38 poison damage, and then flies back up 20 feet in the air. You can get an attack of the opportunity if you wish.
I'm a dwarf. I take half poison damage.
Let's see. That's right, you're resistant, aren't you? Let me find that. Yeah, there you go. So you take half of the 38 instead. This other one is going to stand up from its prone position.
Oh, you said I get an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't Asher and me have that attack too?
It stopped. It swooped down over here on the other side to attack Marge, and then flew up. And as it flew up, it moved to the left.
Nice.
That hits. All right, you crack it in the shin as it in the kneecap as it flies off. The other one stands up from its prone position and looks between Soren and Fang, trying to decide. It's going to start by clawing at Soren.
Dope. Oh, that definitely hits both of those. Oh, you know what? Hold on. For the first one, I'm gonna do shield.
All right, so you take 5 slashing, and then enraged by the fact that your shield warded off its claw, it's going to try to sting you.
Wait, doesn't it last a whole round?
Yeah.
You got a 25 the other time.
Oh, yeah, but
What's your AC?
my AC is 18. Oh, yeah, 25 definitely hits.
Oh, then they would all hit. Then if your AC is 18.
So
8 plus 4.
yeah, they would all hit, right?
Only
Yeah,
the last.
both
You
claws.
can dodge the first one.
No, because that would bring my AC just to 23.
Oh, shit.
So they all hit. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. So you take the 16 slashing, and then since it didn't shield, the original intent was 2 claws at Soren and a sting at Fang. I don't know if a 14 hits you or 24 hits you, Fang. I would assume so. But
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear that you were attacking me. Yeah, that hits.
yeah.
Ooh. What's 11 divided by 2?
Round down, so just 5. And it attempts to fly up, but its leftmost wing just isn't really working with it, and it seems to be grounded. And so instead, it tries to just hunker down. Aaron. What's your passive perception again?
It's like a billion.
Yeah.
It's really high.
22.
Okay, let me see then. So you notice that the spirit Naga is teleported over there.
Oh, that's just adorable.
Yeah, he's teleported up to the peak there.
Kenji, what was the damage for the first claw attack? Because you didn't roll it.
Oh, it did not show up. It was 11 for the first one and then 5 for the second one.
Oh, I thought that was just one. Okay, no, I'm good. All right, I got it down.
There we go. It should be in range right about now. Yep. First things I'm going to do is I'm declaring reckless.
All
and
right.
I'm gonna huck a bitch.
Does it even work for?
Let me see. Let me check.
Let's see.
Make
For
It's
sure.
gotta
what?
be melee.
Regular attack. Second level, you throw. You make your first attack until you can decide.
It uses
Reckless.
Using
strength,
strength.
so. Oh no, it does say melee weapon attack
Ah,
rolls using strength.
that means. I mean, it's
So
technically
unfortunately, it
melee. It's just
misses.
throwing the motherfucker. Well, in that case, I'm not throwing it. Jesus.
Technically, everything can be a melee weapon.
Fine then. I guess I'll get
You
close and
could do the
personal.
AOE effect, I guess, but
Let me think then. Fine,
it's
I'll
up to
do
you
it the
how you
normal
want
way.
to
I'll
play
run up
this
and
one.
beat the crap out of it. Jesus.
A fool! It's gonna dimension door again.
um, yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this thing.
I mean, you could still use the javelin to stab it.
Yes, but I wouldn't get the lightning thingy. If it would, I don't want to be that close to it.
I assume you use your bonus action to dash. Is that what?
What?
Did you use
No,
your bonus action?
It's over 50
I got
feet
50
away.
feet. He was only 50 feet away from me, wasn't he?
No, I think he was 55. Where you're at was 55 from where you were at. I'm pretty sure.
Well, in that case, blah 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 blah.
Which I don't think actually matters for
Um,
you, right? Because you can attain reach. So.
yeah, it doesn't matter for me. Yeah, I was gonna say, fine then. Bonus action, bring up my dukes and have my dukes punch him. Is
Go
that what you
get your
wanted to hear?
arms. Get your stupid Luffy.
Huh?
Get your Luffy arms out, buddy. Go for it. It hits.
Uh, 11 and 6.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Lawrence.
I'll bonus action cast mass healing word on everybody
All right.
at their level. And I'll cast Toll the Dead on the devil in front of me.
Okay. Go for it.
You know, he says everyone, but he doesn't mean everyone.
Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of damage. It takes a lot of damage, actually.
Yeah, you rolled good on those d12s.
Yeah. You see some of the bones begin to crumble away as you use Toll the Dead. And the thing begins to look worse for wear. Anything else?
That's it.
Asher.
Oh boy. Let's try to make up for last. Alright, so is this one still pretty good?
He's looking pretty hurt. More than halfway.
Alright, well, I put my wand away and cast Ray of Frost instead, and that fucking misses.
It does.
Force Ballista.
That very much hits.
Alright, at least there's something. Of course.
What's
God damn it. It's still flying up above, isn't it?
um, let me see. Oh God, that wasn't very good strength. Um, actually, no. It plummets to the ground, like the other one.
Oh.
It got a. There's a certain threshold where beyond that, I was gonna have it roll. It got a 7 on its strength, as your Force Ballista punches a hole in its wing and it just comes crashing down with this big shockwave that kind of staggers you all in your place and lands in front of you, Asher.
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
No, curb stomping.
Will it get attack of opportunity if I decide to fucking book it?
It will do so at disadvantage, but yeah.
Stand my ground. God damn it. All right. That's my turn.
Man up, Asher, going to melee with it.
I knew I should have casted haste.
Okay. So this thing stares at you very angrily, Aaron. And it casts Blight.
Isn't that a touch spell?
No.
Blight? Blight's a touch spell, isn't it?
30 feet. So long as you can see it within range. So please. Oh, that should be okay, so 44 total necrotic damage.
Really? Because I only see 3.
Yeah, I accidentally GM rolled that, but it's a DC 14 con save, so you perfectly match it. You take 22 necrotic damage then. Rolled a total of 9d8. Me fix that so it doesn't roll. GM.
Wait,
GM rolled
but it's
initiative.
8d8.
Yes, it's 8d8 and it upcast it with a 5th level slot.
You got lucky then. Those are some shit rolls.
Yeah, he rolled a total of 9d8. He rolled a 44. So, let's see, 653, 636, 753 were the rolls. But,
I thought the whole total damage was 22.
The total damage is 22 halved because he got the con save. He matches DC, but it can't really do much else. So it's just gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna slither away. Fang.
Ahem. A reckless great weapon master.
Go for it.
Damn it. Number 2, same thing. That's a natural
There
20.
we go.
Bye bye, Bone Master.
Okay.
Ignore that second 10 and plus 3.
Well, drop in the fire. I think that's 41 total damage. Jeez.
Ignore the second 20, right? Cause that was because I had the mod turned on. So it's 7 on my critical, plus the 8 and the 13, plus the 10.
Yeah. And
Plus 3.
3 from
Actually, no, you're right.
Yeah.
So 10.
It
10,
is
10, 10.
It's very close to death now. As you hit it with this, your first strike just kind of sails over it, and you hit it with the second one, and you actually cleave through and lop its tail clean off.
Well, it's a good thing I have a third attack now, don't it? Damn it. Does the 17 hit?
Nope.
Damn. Well, that's all I can do.
So this kind of think exactly like xenomorph blood. This like acidic blood just kind of rains down. This poisonous stuff, and Soren's a bunch of it almost splashes on you. It just lands on the ground right in front of you as its tail goes sailing through the air.
How rude.
All right, Frieza.
Well, I will flank and kill this boy, end his life.
Go for it. Actually, with the flanking bonus, that hits exactly 19.
Damn it!
It's barely still up.
Oh, you're gonna make me waste another attack. Fine.
It's 4 HP.
Yeah.
Well, it only had 4. It only had 4 left. So, Soren, how do you want to do this? Is this thing, its tail, fang cleaves through its tail, the tail flails through the air, whips around, stabs into the stone next to you, spraying acidic blood, and then you step around and finish it however you will. It's kind of flailing in pain right now as both its wing and tail are gone.
Yeah. So I slash first, like its lower jaw off, and then I pierce through its skull, and then with the skin of a force damage, it explodes out the back of his head.
Yeah, you know what? Just for fun, roll me a D100, Soren.
Oh dear.
Okay. So as it explodes at the back of its head, you direct the force of the enchanted Skianova, and whenever it does, splinters of bone and this acidic blood fly back and actually impact the other bone devil for 6 extra piercing damage as it you essentially send bone devil buckshot at the other one.
That's awesome.
And it just tears through its wings and keeps it grounded. March. Toki, are you muted or AFK? We'll take that as AFK. Oh. Okay,
that's just for me. I'm healing myself a bit.
Wait, did you say I killed that Naga? Did he heal him, Soren? Did you heal yourself when I killed that Naga?
Oh,
All
that's
right,
right.
temporary hit points because of Hexblade.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Hexblade's curse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is I was at full health when you
It's
killed
temp
me.
hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so since it would have been temp anyway, just go ahead and heal yourself for however many temporary points you would have gotten.
Oh, dope. I did not realize that it was temp hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to forget how much did you get?
Let me check.
It's charisma. It's warlock level plus charisma. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so just heal yourself for however much that is, because you would have not taken that damage if you would have had the temp.
Yeah, it's 8. So it's like the same.
Yeah. I don't think Toki's here right now, so I'll take the devil's turn, and if he returns, then we'll have him take his. It will stand up from its prone position, its wings now ruined by splinters of bone from its.
I mean, you know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, actually.
He's gonna freaking call lightning on this bitch.
I don't even know. Does he have another channel divinity? Is the question. Let me look.
What am I thinking of that gives you temporary hit points based on when you kill?
There's a fiend warlock thing for that.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
All right, give him my death.
Well, hang on. I'm gonna I'll ask him real quick because it is his turn. So I don't want to rob him of a possible execution if he intends on doing that. But if he doesn't show up, then we'll move on. It will lash out at Lawrence then. Hasn't had its chance to attack him yet. Wow, not great rolls.
That was terrible. Dude, you should be ashamed of yourself, Bone Devil. Just no.
Did any of those hit you, Lawrence?
Nope.
It just claws and it stings harmlessly at you, Aaron. Also, for reference, this rock is about 10 feet high.
I'm gonna kill him.
Don't do it. Befriend him. He's a nice guy. He's chaotic evil. It's fine.
He's
gotta
just
tackle him.
misunderstood.
I'm gonna tackle him and go into the ravine.
Just tap. Yeah, exactly. Drop kick him. Suplex.
Or miss and fly himself down.
He's thinking right now of the 400 ways he can throw this thing off a ledge cinematically. Can you hear us?
You like them apples?
And you're lagging pretty hard, so. Oh,
God damn.
getting a lot of crits tonight.
No shit.
It is almost dead from that, as this javelin just pierces right through its snake chest. But it's just barely still standing. That hits. Still up, barely.
Plus
yeah,
2.
plus 2.
Yeah. Still up. And it is guaranteed dead because it only has 3. So, how would you like to finish this thing off? Anything fancy or just
Party kick.
No, my freaking Jones. I'm not gonna Spartan kick this. He just runs up, jumps on the javelin, kicks it in the face, flips off the javelin, pushes it off, and get off.
I can translate robot for the rest of you through that lag. He
No,
said
I
he
could
jumps on the
hear
javelin.
through that.
Okay, yeah. Very cinematic.
I only heard lightning javelin.
Anything else, Aaron?
Yeah. Cute.
What was that? You lagged again.
He's done what he's done.
All right, Lawrence.
You know, it's not often I get to use my mace, so I'll take a swing with it.
All right. It takes an extra 2d6 radiant. Is that what's on the right hand, or is that one of your cleric things?
Oh shit. Yeah, radiant damage is the towards devils and undead, I think. The actual enchantment of the weapon.
Yeah. Oh, and that's to make a save.
And another D8. A divine strike.
Okay. So you hit this thing. It needs to make a wisdom save of DC 15. It does not. And so as you strike this thing, Lawrence, there's this flash of radiant light, and the thing just disintegrates.
I think Toki passed out.
Yeah, but the thing just disintegrates on the spot as you hit it with your Mace of Disruption. And
So I
you
had
can,
less than 25 HP.
after the hit, yeah.
Oh, we seem to have destroyed everything
Mhm.
pretty easily.
Except this giant
he is
circle
awake.
of death in magic.
Yes, you can still hear screeching from above and around you, from either side of the ravine, from the walls and the ceiling. And despite the fact that the light is on this circle of death is still pulsating, and it's getting louder. Even though everything that you can see seems to be dead, you can still hear chant.
Is that Bone Devil's tail still there?
Yeah, it's stuck in the ground.
I would like to collect that.
All right.
Is the Bone Devil still there all together in one piece?
This Bone Devil has no tail. This Bone Devil does have a tail. Both their wings are ruined.
That Bone Devil got turned to ashes.
Yeah, I'd like to rip
That's
its
right,
spine
it
out
did.
and use it as my new javelin.
I'm gonna collect a claw from this as a victory token.
Seeing as they like to use
the
their own
MP
bodies as spears, I'm ripping its spine out from there.
Meanwhile, all the NPCs show up behind us, seeing us desiccate corpses. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do actually show up, and they mention that they held off a sort of counterattack where some of the people in the fort had rallied, but now they're here. And they ask what they should do for this room. The two shady figures that were eyeballing all that fiendish blood
Are
they
just
show up
loving
as
these
well.
corpses.
Yeah, they show up as well, and the woman, the one that has a blindfold on, says in this weird tone of voice, "They're crawling toward us. There are more than you can imagine."
I don't like the sound of that.
Remove curse on sword. I totally forgot to make him roll for that. So.
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So congratulations, Soren. You're
one
my
lucky
DM
SOB.
slip up. Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I'm not good at wisdom saves.
Let's just roll him just to see if he would have. I'm curious to see.
What's the DC?
I think it was 14 actually. Yeah, it was.
Haha. So that worked.
Yep. Either way.
Well, it's a good time to stop, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. We should
get ready for this exam.
Yeah. This is an opportunity for your characters to also, kind of figure out what you're gonna do from here. Next time we can kind of handle that because this attack is not over. This was just kind of the open wave.
I'll be on vacation next week, so I won't be here. But
that's fine. I might be preoccupied next week anyway. I'll have to figure out. It's kind of a busy month for me, so.
All right. See you guys. No one get coronavirus.
Yeah, you don't get coronavirus either, buddy.